So, for those who did not get a chance to watch the Matlanga Commission today, I'm going to give you just a little, I'm just going to give you a bit of tea, and I'm going to do that every day because I listen to it while I'm working, and I always find it better to do that. While I'm working, I'm more focused, etc., etc. But anyway, a name got dropped by General Mkonazi. The name is Fadiel Adams. So, according to General Mkonazi, Fadil Adams had access to intelligence that he's not supposed to have access to. This came to light when Fadil Adams went to the police station, opened up a few cases, wrote down complaints, and according to General Mkonazi, these complaints do not warrant cases to be opened for them, but they got opened anyway. And it's with regards to concerns over the vetting process of intelligence officers, etc., etc. Right. And then this happened. The DA mascots are hard at work. So now Fadil Adams abused his position as an MP to gain access to these documents or this intelligence. I want to ask the question though, if I don't sit on a specific committee and I get access to those documents and I don't use it to enrich myself or use it for personal gain, how is it abuse of my position? How? Because he went to open up cases at the police on stuff like the vetting process of intelligence officers, etc., police, etc. That is doing something for the good of the country. It's in line with that. Um, so how is that abuse of power or abuse of position? But okay, let's not go there. I just want to remind us ourselves, right, before we make Fidel Adams the scapegoat of a failed system, that yes, Fidel Adams could have been wrong, and he is probably wrong for having access to intelligence. At the end of the day, the mere fact that he had intelligence, that's the issue. So you should speak about the institution that's not secure enough. You see that vetting process? We should talk about that because not so long ago, the DA mayor found himself when they raided JP and Xantha's office. I know the High Court deemed it unlawful and all of those things, but after the raid, what did the mayor of Cape Town do? Came out to say that the police briefed him. The police commissioner did not brief him. The police commissioner actually denied briefing him. So, and here's the thing, the mayor of Cape Town is not stupid, the mayor of Cape Town is not old. So someone briefed him, but the person that briefed him should not have access to that information in the first place, because that was the defense of the police in the Western Cape. Why would we discuss an ongoing case with you? Does this perhaps give us an indication that, just like Fadil Adams, the DA also have access to privileged information that they are not supposed to have access to? By the way, a few years ago, the High Court in Cape Town ruled that they found intelligence documents with certain gangs in Cape Town. And it also ruled that certain high ranking officials in SAPS are on the books of certain gangs, and that's why these gangs have access to intelligence, because intelligence documents were found at their places when they got raided. So you want to tell me that with all that being going on, we are still surprised that people have access to intelligence documents that they're not supposed to? You want to tell me the very DA that's ruling the city of Cape Town, being the city in South Africa where on a daily people get unalived, the city where killings are taking place so frequently that they are competing with Palestine for daily unalivings in the city. So you want to tell me the city that's deemed by some as one of the most dangerous places in the world, that DA where gun violence is a problem, that the DA that rules a city that's infested with gangsterism, that very DA that rules a city where the High Court ruled that gangs in the city have access to intelligence, and you want to tell me that the DA does not have access to certain documents and intelligence that they are not supposed to have. Kakprati. The difference is just on transparency. So we should stop with this double standard, man, where we want to whitewash what the DA is doing and we want to condemn everything that someone else is doing. Okay? I'm not going to allow that Fidel Adams be made a scapegoat for a system that failed a long time ago. Let's address that. This has been identified. Everyone knows about it. Most people know about it. And you're not going to tell me that there are not ANC, EFF, DA, and other political parties, even the PA, that doesn't have access to certain intelligence documents. Okay? We should stop being so ignorant. Let's not be DA supporters. Okay? Let's think for ourselves. Let's ask questions and let's engage. Okay. If you want to see more of this content, please follow this account, share this video, and interact in the comment section. Ask questions. You know, let's do this, man. Moenie gevryk is nie. Okay, dankie.